Well, the first band that Rick and I started was a band called Moonshine Jug String Band. It started a really good surfing buddy of mine, Pete Thorpe. We used to go down the coast surfing, and then we'd go get ourselves crazy at somebody's party on a Saturday night or something. And Pete turned to me, he said, "You know, when you take your guitar to parties, he said, I'd love to play along with you." And I said, "Well, what do you play?" And he said, "I don't play anything." I said, "Well, what do you want to play?" And he said, "I don't know, but I'd love to learn an instrument." And I said, "Well, why don't we start a jug band?" So we went up to my brother, who was doing classical piano at the time and doing brilliantly at it. And we said, "We're going to start a band. Do you want to be in it?"
She never stumbled, she got no place to fall.
It all began as a fun uni band part-time thing. And we were all studying, and we just did it on certain nights of the week, which ended up being probably 5 nights a week, because people liked it.
Their guitarist was leaving, and I'd been at a party a few nights before, and one of the other guys in the band heard me sing some jug band songs at the party, and he said, "Oh, our guitarist is leaving, would you like to come by and have a sing-along with us in a tryout?" So we went to John Brewster's house. John Brewster was at that point playing banjo, although he could play really good guitar, banjo and very good harmonica, and we had a guy on string bass with a wash tub.
And in those days, Doc was a guitar player. He sang a few songs. He wasn't the front man, but it was a lot of fun, and we did very well with the band. It became really huge in Adelaide.
We'd written a few songs and had a little bit of success with an EP called Keep You on the Move in Adelaide. We'd all actually just finished uni as it happened at the same time, the various courses we were doing. I'd got an honours degree in drama and English. The reason we decided to keep going was, one, we wanted to stay in music, but we realised that the songs we were writing were really songs for electric bands. They weren't jug band songs. And so we figured what we had to do was to put ourselves through an apprenticeship of learning how to play electric instruments. And so we realised that we had a lot of learning to do if we wanted to be an electric band. So, the easiest way was to do covers.
Baby, now you're moving way too fast. You gotta give me a little loving, give me a little loving. Oh, if you want our love today.
And we just had to play and play and play, and that forced us into becoming a much better band than we were. And then we recorded and Face, and we're never going to see a Face again.
Went down to Santa Fe, wearing wild paints on walls. Described you clearly, but the sky began to fall. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Tram cars and taxis, Michael Waxworks on the move.
I knew them, of course, because we all lived and worked around Adelaide. I joined in '76.
Doc was a great bass player, don't get me wrong, still is. But I think they realised that, a band that has a singer, a dedicated singer out front, it's just more theatrical. First few times I got on stage, I thought, my God, look at these huge things, what am I going to do with them? So I started to improvise and find things to do, with my hands.
For the next 4 years, we played everywhere and anywhere, 6 nights a week, 4 hours a night, 11 months of the year. For absolute peanuts.
In the really early days of the band, we basically lived in each other's pockets.
It really all came together with the Face-to-Face album. It was something had come together.
And the album went on to be in the charts for 79 years. I wish. But 79 weeks, which still is an Australian record and is only beaten by Pink Floyd. So there.
We were striving to make the Angels the most popular band in the world.
That rush when the band took off, because it just spread like wildfire right around the country.
78, 79, 80, we were the number one band in the country.
When Doc used to risk his life, to sell one of our shows. He would climb a PA stack 50 feet high and generally fall off.
Retrospectively, I think it's a shame that lineup had to have a lineup change at that very time, because we were right on the edge in the States. We were really going well.
When someone leaves the band, it's initially a big hole, and then there is a certain excitement about filling that hole.
This band that has just happened to come together, as of course the band has evolved over the years and people have come and go, and Dave's now been with us. It's wonderful to have him in the band. He's a great singer, he's a great guy. We're all creative again. We've done 2 albums now with Dave. It's our repertoire. When we play, it's like a celebration, and it's a mutual celebration because our audience celebrate it too, and it's always a great experience.
I think what's maybe we've realised is what's bigger than all of us in the band is our audience.
We're kind of a household name right through the country, so we're lucky.
Our music's gone right through Australian society.
We live in a great country. We get to see it.
It's joined all of these generations together.
Fashion and fame.
I think it was the sheer power of the band.
I don't know, it's a credit to the songs that they have lasted this long.
Wonderful 3-chord pub rock idea that they came up with.
A lot of people do play them, and a lot of bands have been influenced by us.
And their songs. It's always about the songs.
If I wanted to be in a rock and roll band, the Angels would be the rock and roll band I'd want to be in.
I never exist when you've been wasting your time. Take a long